Alright, it says that we are live. So I'm waiting for it to kick in on this computer over here. See how the sound over on this computer. Alright, so I hear myself loud and clear on this computer.
It worked, yes. Yes.
Oh, you got in?
Yeah, I'm about to put the new one back in.
Well, I tell you the truth, man. So, alright, so it says we're live, brother. So, let me see. I'll go over here and, go to YouTube.
Come on. Send me in pain, officer.
Well, there's a lot of people live tonight for some reason. So, we might not get a big audience tonight. So, let me pull this up real quick. So, we got that chat open or whatnot. So, it said, oh, we had somebody in at first, but now it's saying ain't nobody up in this motherfucker. Say ain't nobody over here. So, I'm assuming this notification did not go out like it's supposed to. So, let's see. Let me check on something real quick.
You are being pain in my neck.
All this shit is a pain in there, to be honest. All this shit is.
Matter of fact, I got on earlier this afternoon.
You did what now?
And I'm getting I got new music earlier this afternoon, so I don't know what happened, but yeah, now we're back in.
What kind of phone is it?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, it was a first show. Yeah, because I was getting new music, and I was able to, do all that other stuff, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, you can't get in. I'm like, what?
Ron said, I think everybody out probably. Ron, you know what? I think so too. Either did or everybody live tonight, because before I went live, shit, he had a whole lot of. Hey, Sweet Tea, I came up there looking for you today. I was gonna do a stop surprise visit, but unfortunately, you wasn't up there today. There was somebody else up there. I said, oh, but it was cool though. She was a cool person as well. So I gave me another one of them damn freeze coat. The free coat, good enough motherfucker. Man, hot as it was today, shit about two of them. But yeah, Ron, yeah, I don't know. But then, like I said, before I went live, I saw a whole lot of people. You got quite a few people that's live tonight, but see, it was a fight tonight as well. So that's so that's probably why. I think a lot of people went live, started talking about the fight. The guy by the name of Errol Spence, he fought tonight, and he knocked the dude down with 1 second left. 1 second left in the first round, and he got a knockout. I said, damn, how fucked up is that?
That went quick, boy.
Yeah, I mean, it was 1 second left in the first round, and he got a knockdown. I said, damn. So, anyway, let me see if I can let some people know that we live, man. If not, hey, they can come watch the replay. It can fluctuate between 3 and 2. So, 3 and 2 deserves a good show. So, let me let people know. We got an interviewer, Ron came, I ain't shared in the group. Let them know we live, man. So,
yeah, we let me put that up real quick.
oh man, topic. So I'm gonna share it out. Okay, I want to post it to Twitter. Why did it not post to Facebook? Why did it not post to Facebook? Don't tell me I gotta authorize this crap again. Hold on. Yep, gotta authorize it. Oh, Jesus. Boy, I tell you the truth. Alright. So let me go back and do that again.
Oh, I got all these crazy names up here. I can send this to you. That's it. No, just shoot it, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
So share that to Facebook. Sweet Tea said, "Can I eat shrimp?" Nope, I am allergic to shellfish. I'm allergic to it. It instantly makes me sick. So no ma'am, no shellfish for me. Anyway, y'all, what's up? Good evening. Thank y'all for coming in for the Fruit Who Is in right now. We're gonna try to make this short because we both tired. We gotta get some sleep. But as always, we like to bring y'all good content, bring y'all a good show. So however many of y'all in here, whatever it's a few or a lot, we're gonna give y'all a show. So as always, this is how we do it. The Chris Thorne Show. All right, what's up, everybody? As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share, or should I say our content, because you know it won't be a show without my bro that's on the phone with me now. Brother Smooth, how you doing, famo?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. So a little tired from doing all the errands, running around and getting ready for tomorrow, but yeah, as soon as Ron had told us about this story, we had to do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And appreciate Ron Double OG, I think that's what he called himself, for sharing us this story. You know, I read a little bit of it, and a little bit I read, man, I said, man, we got to do it, bro. That's all it took me. Hey, Sylvia, that's all it took me. When I saw just that little bit, I just said, man, we got to do this, bro. We got to do this. Sylvia in a bit, so hold on, bro. Let me do this video.
Yeah, it's our sister. Shout out to Sylvia Ramon, to my man Chris Barroso, who was always doing the thing at the pizzeria in NYC. We got to give him a shout out.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Chris Thorne, the host of the Chris Thorne Show on YouTube. We are live right now. Come join the discussion. The topic is 12-year-old fatally shot visiting Chicago. She's from Memphis. She was visiting Chicago. And y'all know we've been hearing a lot of shit going on in Chicago. And there's just one that I wish that I hadn't heard. You know, I was sent the story, so we're going to talk to y'all about it right now. So click that link. Come join the discussion. Hope to see you there. Peace. So I'm sharing that on Instagram.
Instagram.
Let's see. Live now. Come join the discussion. See. 12-year-old fatally shot. Yes. Tennessee, boom, boom. Alright. Well, like I said, I ain't gonna do much sharing, man. Whoever come, they come. Whoever don't, you know what I'm saying? They're just they're catching on a rerun. Like I said, I think a lot of people are live right now, so you know, so it's all good. Before we go any further, for those of you who are gonna come in tonight, and for those of you who's gonna watch later, happy Father's Day to you. Hopefully y'all have a good one. Hopefully y'all get the acknowledgement that a lot of you deserve. That's probably easier said than done, but I hope that you get the acknowledgement that you deserve as a father, because y'all know in these days and time, a lot of these fathers don't get the credit that they deserve. Preach.
Preach.
They do not get the credit that they deserve. I'm not a father myself, but you know, hey, if I was, you know, I would just like to have my piece of the pie and have my happy day as well. You know, so shout out to all the fathers out there, you know what I'm saying? I'll do y'all thistle tomorrow. A lot of you deserve it. A lot of you deserve it. So check it out, y'all. We got a story right here that my man Ron sent to us. And he said he wanted us to do this. And this is so sad. You got a 12-year-old fatally shot visiting Chicago. She doesn't live in Chicago. She was visiting Chicago, and if I'm not mistaken, I think she was attending a 8th grade graduation. Now I don't know what happened, the reason why bullets rained out, but I guess we're gonna find out right now. So without further ado, let's let y'all hear this story, and then I will read to you what the article says. Let's go.
Good morning, Lauren and Dan. Friends and relatives have identified that 12-year-old as Shania O'Flynn. She was here for the summer from Benton Harbor, Michigan, tragically becoming the latest victim of Chicago gun violence. Relatives have just arrived here at Stroger from Michigan, including perhaps the girl's mother. Shania O'Flynn was shot in the neck just before 11:30 last night in West Wilcox and South Keeler as she was returning with a group of relatives and friends from a graduation party. She was rushed to Stroger. Doctors were not able to save her. Now, a 36-year-old relative identified by family as Martell Bailey, he was shot in the foot. He was alert and talking when he was transported.
Oh, it was two people that got shot.
Bailey told his mother he was initially in disbelief about the gunfire.
They were getting out the car, and he said he thought it was Roman candles. They, you know, because they've been popping firecrackers. So actually, he got out the car, and they were walking, and then all of a sudden, they hit the ground. Everybody fell on the ground.
Innocent bystanders getting shot up for no reason. You know, he's got to stop.
Now, O'Flynn was holding a baby relative when she was shot. So that baby and a female relative are also here at Stroger for observation. We believe that they are doing okay. Police say that no one in the group was an intended target, and the search is ongoing for the suspects. Obviously, anyone with information about the shooting should contact detectives with Area North. We will continue to gather information here and bring you more at the top of the hour. We're live at Stroger Hospital. Nancy.
I'm gonna stop it right there, man. What up, brother Sice? What up, Rosso? Welcome to the show. Y'all hit the thumbs up. Well, Brother Smooth, another young one, gone too soon. And the sad thing about that, what I just heard, she was actually holding a baby in her hand when the bullets rained out. And damn, bro, like the story said, man, she was just visiting. Innocent, innocent, just visiting. It reminded me of the trip, you know, the trip I just took. You know, I kept y'all informed when I was out there in New Jersey. It just made me think, you know, shit, they could have been me, bro. As soon as I got out that bus, you know, you had some knuckleheads. You had some knuckleheads out there hot at each other, so they want to bring out the pistols and go bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. What are UFO? They want to bring out the pistols and go chitty chitty bang bang. But see, they go to show you right here, brother. Society now, or should I say the people, have no regards for others' life. For others' life. No regard for others' life. And then, like I said, I didn't even know it was the second person that got shot. That what got me too. It was the second person that got shot. You know, even though they say he's doing fine, but the fact of the matter is there was 2 people that got shot, man. You know, what is this world is coming to? What is where it's coming to? I told you, man, it's getting worse, man. And you know, one thing when you say a lot, brother, it's sad that when you have to bury your child before you.
Yeah.
And that is so sad that you have to bury your child before you. So,
yeah. 13, was it 12 years old and she was supposed to be 13, but now she's not even gonna make it to 13. It's like now she has to be laid to rest. And for what? You know what I mean? There had to be some type of retaliation or some type of dumb violence that just keeps going on and on and on. But yet, the ones that end up paying the price is the ones that you're not even looking for.
Exactly. Exactly. And I don't want to say this too. Let me get out a shout out to Miss Jessie Weiner. We were supposed to do a show today. She's an advocate for fathers, men, and children rights. And I got a feeling there was going to be a damn good show, but unfortunately she's under the weather and she cannot talk. Well, you know, that's a strong woman, and I like a woman like that believes and like to stand behind what they do. And no matter what, kind of like when me and you do, sometimes we be dead dog tired, but we still do these shows. But then again, even me and you know our limits. If we just too tired, then we just too tired, you know. And the thing with her, you know, even though she still wanted to do this show, she said it was important. And, you know, because tomorrow's Father's Day, what have you, I understand that it's important for me too. But at the same time, you know, Chris Thorns and Chris Coleman, we care about our guests more than this show, because this show is going to be here. You only got one health, and once that's gone, it's gone. You know, and them sore throats and lose your voice, that ain't shit to play with. Trust me, I know it ain't shit to play with. Cause it's amazing. We talking right now, cool as hell, but you wake up, throat dry as hell, and just feel like something in the back of your throat, and you can hardly talk.
Yeah, it hurts too.
And it hurts. It hurts like hell. And you got to be like, you know, okay, what happened that quick from last night on up to now? What happened? I was normal. I was talking normal. You know, I wasn't screaming, doing nothing. But woke up, man, throat just feel like dry sandpaper. I can't hardly talk. Got a sore throat and all that stuff. You know, and I just told her, you know, I want you at your full potential when we do this show. So I don't want you putting no strain on your voice. So we're gonna talk and try to reschedule when she gets better. But I did send a link to the show so she could come take a look. I don't know if she's still up and down, but I told her, you know, you come take a look and get a feel for what we do. You know, what up, Honey Bun in the building? What's going on?
Yeah, definitely.
But
Ron Master said in the chat here said that not this little girl's dad will have a sad Father's Day, and unfortunately we haven't heard nothing about the father in this story. Once again, just like our brother Just Jay talks about and Tommy Sotomayor all talked about, you know, shout outs to them as well. Where is the fathers in these daggone cases where you see these children get killed? You only hear it maybe once, maybe twice out of 100, and it's sickening to me. It's sickening.
And you know what? And that's one of the things I was saying to her. You know, I say, you know, I always wonder when they do this. What else, Go? When they do these news, you know, why nobody never go look for the father, or do they even ask about the father? You know, I mean, what's really going on? But I guess in this case right here, I guess it really wouldn't matter because his baby gone. You know?
No, it does matter because that's still his child, just like it's the mother's child.
Oh, well, go ahead, elaborate more. Elaborate more.
Yeah, and in this case here, our brother Dubert passed away, and this is an example of you never know when your number is going to be up, and sadly a 12-year-old is gone from this earth. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. You know, we talk about this all the time. But to reiterate on the story, you see that the mother is going to see the body of her own child. But one thing is, she doesn't mention that her father's on his way. But at the same time, though, it's just like what Tommy was talking about the other night. I didn't get a chance to check the show out, but he said the masculinity is like just being like put away. I shouldn't even say put away, but it's like it's being taken away day by day by day. It's like, you know, what's going on with this world? You know what I mean?
Right. Legend Red put in a bit. He said he just in. What's up, brother? A UFO said frequent changing of central air filters reduces dust and reduces throat irritation. Hey, UFO, you right, because I just got through changing the air filter to mine today, man. This shit was dirty as fuck. When I mean dirty, when I say dirty as fuck, the way it was looking, it ain't even got no more room to catch no dust. The way it looked. So I changed that out. I changed it out earlier today, man. So yeah, so he's right about that too, you know. So if y'all got central air, man, y'all make sure y'all change them filters. Real talk. Real talk. But anyway, Brother Smooth, man, let's just get right into it, man. Read them this story, because you know, this is sad, man. You know, this is really sad. So ladies and gentlemen, here's the story. It says a 12-year-old Michigan girl spending the summer in Chicago was fatally shot just a few hours after attending. Hold on, no, let me not read that one. Hold on.
Take your time, bro. Take your time.
Yeah, let me not read that one. Let me find the. Let me find. Okay, there you go, right here. So. All right. It says a 12-year-old Michigan girl spending the summer in Chicago has been fatally shot just hours after attending a cousin's 8th grade graduation. What up, Deshaun? Her cousin's 8th grade graduation. And this baby lost her life going to a graduation. Well, that's fucked up. Family members at the hospital identified the girl as Shania O'Flynn of Covert, Michigan. She was shot in the neck while getting out of a car Thursday night, apparently an unattended victim of gunfire during a party in the West Garfield Park. Now, what I say about them parties, dude, you know, I don't go to parties. I try to stay away from them because I know a lot of times where it lead to, especially if we got alcohol there, I know what it's going to lead to. So I'm not a party person. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a party person, you know. And to me, you know, I'm like this. Sometimes with me, threes companies will crowd to me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, get out. You know, drop it. That's right. Drop it back down to 2, you know, because sometimes more than 2 is too much company for me. You know, but it all depends on who it is though. But you know, but again, when it's liquor involved, yeah, you know, people get stupid, you know. Yeah, apparently an unattended victim of gunfire during a party in West Garfield Park. Police said there have been no arrests. What?
Of course not.
Shania's mother, Siobhan O'Flynn. Oh my God, these names. Jesus, these names. Tells the Chicago Tribune that her daughter was a good student. They always say that, but that's needed. That's not. Yeah, that's needed here or there, though. You know, I ain't even free go down that road. But who love rabbit hole like we always do. Right. Who love playing soccer. Shania was planning to spend the summer in Chicago with relatives. Man, you can't even go spend time with relatives.
Nope. Not there. I mean, like with certain spots, like say, was a Chi-Town, Memphis, probably Jersey, everything. Like depending on where you go, even down here in Florida, it's like it just all depends on where you go. Because if you go to the places where there's always that possibility that you can lose your life, that's like I would say that's a red flag to not go there. Period.
Right. See, we got people slowly coming in. You know, it's got up to like 17. That's pretty cool. It said a 36.
Yes,
It said it said a 36. He's. I want to call it. Let everyone know what's going on. I don't. Yeah. No. I don't have to call in number open. Would you like to add another judge to your current state? Yeah. Who you talking about, legend? What you hit me up? DM me. Let me know who you talking about. 36-year-old man was injured. The man's mother, Linda Riley Bailey, says Chicago's violence is too much. She says they're killing our future. Well, I'm gonna say this right here. I think I've been to Chicago once, and that's when I was like 15 or 16 or something like that. And we went to go visit some family members where some of my mama say they was my family members, but you know, people just call anybody family members now. But when you get mad at them though, then you want to talk shit to them. You know, you be like, you ain't none of my family. That nigga ain't my family, or that bitch ain't my family. We just called each other there, you know. So that's why I say it's one of the situations that when everything is good, we let people ride. But you know, as soon as we get upset, then we tell you how we really feel about you. You know, but here's the thing, you know, about that last line. She said Chicago is killing our future.
Yeah.
Now, if I was to make a comment like that, then that would be my cue to say it's time to go.
Preach.
There would be my cue to say that it's time to go. You know, now
this is not good enough. What's the word? It's not worth me having to like lose all my family members and kids over this nonsense. If you're saying they're killing our future, that means you need to get the future up out of there.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, of course, you know, you got crime everywhere you go. You know, there's no such thing as no crime in now Nam State or Nam City. But the thing is, the crime is not as bad as in other cities as it is in probably certain cities in Chicago. You know, I don't know Chicago anywhere to say what is what city and what city to stay away from, because that's not my place to say, because I don't stay there. But I know here in Memphis, Tennessee, we got quite a few of them you might want to stay away from if you're not street smart and you're not about their life. Right. We got South Memphis. You want to stay away from South Memphis. Certain parts of North Memphis is kind of hectic. It's kind of hectic. What else? Southeast Memphis, which it's still the same thing as South Memphis. They call it the Orange Mine area. You definitely gotta look out for that area, man. If you don't know what the fuck you doing over there, then you don't need to be over there. And you know, it's just like, and it's just other cities and other neighborhoods in the state, in the city, that you just need to stay away from. All right. UFO say, if I see Chicago, it would be the way Bush saw New Orleans after Katrina. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. That'll be a wake-up call. You better believe that. We got 15 in the building, you know what I'm saying? Get them likes up. Let's pray. Laugh aloud. I already pinned you the info, bro. It's all set up. Well, damn, you work fast then. That is a good thing, man. So he pinned it to me. He said he got a judge you want me to talk to. That's pretty deep. That's pretty deep. But yeah, but I think with every state and probably with every city, you got certain parts that you just need to stay away from if you're not about that life. Now, unfortunately, this was innocent. This girl was just mind her own business. Coming from a graduation, probably was happy that her cousin, whoever was graduating, that some fools probably got drunk or got into it. Probably was something petty, because like I told you, bro, we are the most pettiest people on this earth. We petty as fuck. And we fight over anything, and we shoot over anything. And again, had no regard for life. Just last night, I was sitting over here chilling before I had to go to work. And I'm hearing police cars coming past my house. And we ain't talking about one, we talking about down there about 8 of them.
Wow.
Roll past my house with the sirens going and the blue flashing light coming through my window. Now I say, what the fuck is going on that many damn police cars came down this street. Now, I grew up in this neighborhood because my dad used to stay right around the corner. And probably 2005 through like 2007, I stayed up the street. You know, so the area is quiet. They label this as a bad area of Memphis, but, you know, in the area that I'm in, you know, I really just don't see too much stuff going on. But you remember when I told you when my place got broken into, the officers told my dad that, yes, we get a lot of calls in this area. You know, I mean, I can't tell because it's just quiet as hell. But maybe that's the reason, because it's quiet and don't nobody look. And that's when people lurk, when it's quiet. You know, well, let me say my street. My street is quiet. And matter of fact, my street is not loud at all. You see kids out there, but it's not loud at all. But you can tell when it's nighttime because you don't hear shit. You probably hear a mouse run across the street, how quiet the neighborhood is. But is that really saying that it's a safe haven? No, not at all. Not at all. I'm not saying it's a safe haven at all. Because again, you got lurkers lurking around because they know that the neighborhood is quiet. Only way they probably won't lurk around if they pay attention to see that you do got an alarm system on the house and that you do got a camera system on the house. Then they probably won't too much touch your shit. Because they know if the neighborhood is quiet, your alarm going to set off their whole neighborhood because of the echo. And you know, us as black folks, we nosy as fuck. We were hearing noises. We are nosy as fuck. All right. But the sad thing about it, we nosy, but won't tell what happened. But we'll tell everybody else. We will tell everybody else what happened, except for the people who we need to tell what happened. Man, bruh. Man, I heard the alarm go off. Man, I seen 3 dudes, man, run out of the house, man, with PlayStations, Xbox, and everything. Did you call the police? No. What the hell you telling me for? What you telling me for then? No, I'm just saying. Okay, that don't make no sense. So I know not to trust you to look after my back then. I know not to trust you. I know not to trust you, because if you would do that to somebody else that you seen they shit getting taken, then you would do the same thing to me. You act like you ain't seen shit, but you really have seen shit, but you don't want to tell me nothing because what? You don't want to pick between your homeboys. Cause I guess you cool with them and you cool with me too. So you want to play it. You want to play into that no snitcheroo, no snitcheroo shit. So you know, yeah. And then I learned something when I was growing up. As I get older, you gotta watch for people who snitch all the time, cause they say the main people who snitching is the main motherfuckers that be involved. Do you agree or disagree, brother?
Oh, I do. I really do. Yeah. Usually the ones that's supposed to be your homeboys is the ones you need to be watching out for.
So, yeah, you know, the main ones who be snitching usually be the main ones that be involved in the shit, because if anybody can snitch and can tell you full details of what happened, then apparently you had some kind of involvement in it. If you could tell me the straight story from top to bottom of what happened, you seen it from beginning to the end, then I'm going to look at you and say, what involvement did you have? Because you got all the details of what happened, but you didn't do shit to prevent it from happening. Preach.
And not only that, though, it's like, you know everything that's going on, but yet you too scared, or to, as you say, like supposedly there's no snitching rule, to where like you know that somebody has done wrong, or you've seen somebody else have done wrong, but yet you don't want to speak out on it, because guess what? It could have been you, and then you be the first one ready to either kill somebody or ready to fight somebody when they steal your stuff. But yet you will let somebody else's stuff get messed up, or like you let somebody else get hurt, shot, or killed. That doesn't make sense to me.
Right. Sly in the building. What's going on, Sly? Somebody just said something. It just caught my attention. Who just said that? Somebody just said something caught my attention. Oh, okay. It's our brother Ron. He says, an 81-year-old woman was found dead by her daughter in a pool of blood 2 days ago. Cook County is known for sex trafficking and organ trafficking. Ron, I think I heard something about that, but I'm not sure. Deshaun said it's a damn shame that in today's time black people cannot travel in peace to other black neighborhoods. Yeah, it is, Sean. Deshaun, it is, brother. You know, that's why when I get off work, I pretty much stay to myself. I don't fuck with nobody else. You know, I believe in, you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. Go by your business, I go by mine. That way you can't blame me for shit. I can't blame you for nothing because we both went our separate ways, mind our own damn business. All right? Real talk. Deshaun said, I know this probably messed up to say, but I'm just waiting for all the reports regarding what happening during Juneteenth. You know, I never understood what the fuck Juneteenth is. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm not really getting that, but
yeah,
apparently I'm thinking like either the rest of this month or whatever, like what's going on so far.
Yeah, I never understood what is Juneteenth, you know. But also says snitches get stitches is the old cliche. Yep. Deshaun said, I agree. They know everything. Yep, and be the main ones involved in that shit. Sly said, hello everyone. But also said, anyone who can do the story top to bottom in detail was more likely there. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Ron said, you can listen to a Chicago police scanner for 1 hour tonight, and I bet you hear someone got shot. Hey, I believe you could do that down here in Memphis, Tennessee, too, as well. You could do that down here in Memphis, Tennessee, as well. I had a babysitter, rest in peace, when I was younger, and she used to have a police scanner. And she would get up every morning and listen to that scanner. And I never know what the hell she was listening to, but you just get up and you just hear them talking about all this stuff that's going on in the city. And when I finally grew old, I said, oh, that's what you listen to. You listen to crime in the city.
Yeah, that's what a scanner is.
Yeah, you listen to what's crime is going on in the city. Sly said,
any like injuries or something like that where the ambulances have to be called out.
Right. Sly said, happy Father's Day, DJ, and to all the fathers. All right, that's what's up, brother. Ralph, what's up?
Yeah, appreciate that, but except I'm not. But at the same time,
right now, one of you honey dips want to come here tonight and call me daddy, then I'd accept that now.
Bro, you have to take it there.
That's what I said. Yeah, now you want to come here and call me daddy, then I'll take that. I'll take that. Sweet Tea, do you work tomorrow? My homie Black Voice, that's my family. My fam up in there, he in the bitter. Ralph said, what up, Chris and DJ Smooth? Barroso said, June Teachers Freedom Day. Okay, bet. Sly said, you can't even say what up to brother 9 days in the hood. Sly, let me tell you a story, and I bullshit you not. This is a true story. It's a true story. I was at Dollar Tree. I don't know how many states got this store, but I was at Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah, I got a few down here.
And I ran into a homeboy of mine that I grew up with. Well, I kind of grew up with, and I knew him as a child. And of course, I still know him now. So, man, we like this, man, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Blah, 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 blah. So, you know, he saw a dude that was behind me. And I bullshit you not. He asked a question, and we got 16. Watch it. Let's get them likes up to 20. We got 17 now. Let's get 20. I bullshit you not. All he did was ask, was me and him together? Meaning, were we together in the store? I said, nah. Dude turned around to him and said to him, would you know me some little nigga? We both looked at each other like, the fuck that come from? All he said was, this your boy, y'all here together? And that man turned around and said to him, well, you know me or some little nigga?
God.
And we both just looked. And he walked off and went and got something else. And we like, man, what the fuck was that all about? What the fuck was that all about?
It's like you shaking your head after just looking over that way or whatever.
Right. Sweet Tea said, I got a new dish for you. Oh, shit. Sweet Tea said, you trying to give me sprung, baby. For real. He said, you trying to give me sprung.
Don't make me choke on the drink over here.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, so she's a fan of mine. And DJ, I'm going to get back to the story. When I went to go see this one, when she told me to come see her, That woman treated me like a celebrity. I was like, wow, I got somebody in Memphis that enjoy my content that much. I said, wow, that's what's up. And she's like, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy you're here. I said, really? I'm just a Memphis nigga. I mean, really? She said, yeah. She said, yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy to see you. And so I said, oh, man. So, you know, I'm trying not to show it, but I'm blushing all over the inside. I said, wow, damn. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So, anyway, though, so thank you, Sweet Tea. I'll be up there. Just let me know what time is a good time to come up there. Legend Red Piece, so don't be promoting the daddy thing. Hey man, I want to promote all you dads, man. Y'all deserve it. But we'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, brother. So yeah, we in the storm. Like I said, all he asked was, my man Black folks say y'all slept. Oh man, I appreciate that, bro. All he asked was y'all together. Dude literally turned around and said, "You know me, little nigga." And so he came back and got what he had got. I said, bro, he just thought he knew you. He thought me and you was in together. Oh man, it's all good. And I'm saying to myself, well, motherfucker, if it was all good, why the fuck did you snap like that then? If it was all good,
well, you about to snap on you just because you
right? You snapped. Jump Powell, what's up? Jump Powell. I think I got your email. I'm gonna email you tonight. Or probably tomorrow, because I got a comment on that show I did with brother Dean Tone, and somebody brought up you in the comment. They brought up you in the comment. So yeah, so I would email you or probably screenshot it and send it to your email. I don't know if you know this person or have you ever seen this person in your chat room or whatnot. But apparently they must have had a problem with something that you said on my show. And they thought I was entertaining it. Which in reality, I don't know what the fuck was really going on. You know, you just came on the show and spoke on something. And that was dead on there. I didn't say I agreed or disagree with it. You know, and see, that's what I hate about a lot of people. They don't listen. They don't listen and they don't pay attention. They see somebody or see something they don't like and they jump on it just like that. At least listen to what you may have heard at least about 2 or 3 times. Then get an understanding before you make your judgment and say that I entertain any damn thing. You know?
Yeah, he has to also understand something is that there's not going to be something that, like, all these shows are going to be shows where everyone is not going to agree with everything that we say. And there's times when we may disagree with one another. As you know, it's like men and women will agree to disagree.
Exactly.
Now, apparently there was something that person may not agree with. Okay, work it out with that person and leave that away from the show because we don't need that here.
No, they didn't say it in the live show. It was in the comment section of the show that I did with Dean Tone. But like I said, I told them, you know, I liked your comment because I appreciate your honesty that you came and spoke your mind about how you felt about something. Because the person was saying that, you know, I'm disappointing you because you support his antics or some shit like that. I'm like, first of all, I don't even know you. I mean, first of all, I never seen you in my streams. I never seen you in my comment section. It's the first time I ever heard anything about you. So how can you be disappointed in me when I don't know you? How can you be disappointed?
Not only that, though, it's like, what are you disappointed for at all? Because guess what, though? You have the right to say what it is that you have to, just like I have the right to say what you have to. Everybody's not going to get along all the time, but, you know, it's like, if anything, air it out, or like say, just speak your piece so that everybody can know about it, and that way it can be addressed and we can move on. Because, you know, you're saying you're disappointed. It's like, well, why are you disappointed? It doesn't really make any sense because we're doing a show, you came to the show. We didn't ask you to come, but then again, you want to come, that's your right. But then again, it's like, why are you even disappointed?
I would say this. I think the only reason they seen it because he uploaded to his channel when he called into the show. So I guess whoever don't like him probably saw this and came and found my channel and came and said, you know, I can't believe you entertain this, you condone it, some bullshit. I'm not gonna even read it, you know, but yeah, but it was like pretty much in a nutshell. They were saying, you know, I can't believe you entertain his antics and all that. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? And then they brought up the person. They brought up the person's name that they were referring to. That I guess what he was doing is that. I'm like, look, that ain't even got shit to do with me. That's between them. That ain't got shit to do with me. Don't bring it to me. Don't bring that shit to me. That ain't got nothing. They got nothing to do with me. If you got a problem with this man, you know what I'm saying, go talk to that man. You don't come find my channel, talk about you upset with me when I ain't never seen you in my shit. You know, it'd be one thing if I seen you in my chat room at least, then I could be like, you know, hey, well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but tell me when you heard me say I entertain anything that he does. You know, he had an opportunity. He wanted to talk about something. He came and talked about it. To this day, nobody know who the hell he talking about. I mean, I know who he talking about because he told me who he was talking about, but a lot of people don't know who he talking about. You know, so I don't know, man. Shit crazy as hell, man. But you know, I don't think they just trolling. They just trying to tell me I don't like what you did. You know, typical female shit. You know, and that's one thing I told them. I said, you know, I never seen you in my streams. I never seen you in my comment section. I said, but here's the thing that gets me. I find it mighty funny. Y'all come out the bushes only when something is said that you don't like. That's what everybody want to come out the bushes. But when I'm having a fantastic show and we all getting along, y'all hear people calling in, we having a good conversation, laughing or whatnot, y'all don't never show your face. But as soon as I say something, and not just me, anybody who's a content creator, as soon as we say something that you do not like, everybody want to pop up now in your comment section. Man, I'm disappointed, bro. I'm disappointed, bro. You had to say that. Like, who the fuck is you? I never seen you. Who is you? I've been watching you for
exactly.
Right. I've been watching you for a while, bro. Okay, why you ain't say nothing till now when I said something that you don't like? Why you gonna say something now? Why you don't engage in the conversation when the show is going good? Like UFO said, school cafeteria drama. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like what Joe's other said too. It's like the block button stays ready. Try it. That's what I do too.
Right. Well, the only reason I didn't hit the block button because they wasn't disrespectful. I mean, they said everything out of respect. You know, I could take that. I could take the criticism.
If it's not a big deal, right. Just, you know, they got to say exactly what the heck is going on, so that way at least it can be addressed. But if you addressed it, then that's all good. Life goes on. Keep going.
Yeah. So anyway, man, to finish this story up, so once he did that, and me and my homeboy, we went outside. He said, man, shit, dude, get ignorant if you want to, man. I got that thing, man. And I was like, dude, I don't know what's that about. I said, but you know, I said stuff like that is people who is paranoid. They paranoid. And you know, paranoid people do that. They get itchy and they get scared and always looking over their shoulder when somebody call their name. You ever had somebody that you seen somebody call their name and they jumping all the time looking across their shoulder? You know where that shit come from? That come from paranoia, and that come from you done so much wrong shit in your life that you're afraid that somebody finna retaliate against you. Which in this day and age, again, you got a lot of people that's petty that will come back and do some shit to you for shit that happened years ago. Another prime example. I had another dude I'm cool with. He a dumbass to me, but I'm cool with him. So he said he saw somebody that he went to school with when he went to a Family Dollar, which is another famous story everybody got, pretty much. Yeah. He said he went to Family Dollar and he seen a guy who had jumped him some years back. So he said the guy spoke to him. And he said, who are you, partner? I don't know you. And he said, the dude said, I know you though. So he said he had to keep on looking at it real good. He said he realized that's that dude who jumped me, man. When I was in school, that nigga beat my ass, man, and so on and so on and so on. So he was talking with so much rage about this. And I had asked him, I said, well, are you upset about something that happened years ago? You still upset about it? He said, man, you don't understand, man. That dude, man, he jumped me, dog. They beat me up. I said, okay, let me ask you a question then. If it bothered you that bad, then why you didn't address him when he was in your face? If it bothered you that bad, why you didn't address it while he was in your face, and why you didn't whoop his ass? You had the opportunity, why you didn't? I mean, because apparently it's still bothering you that bad that you want to retaliate. That you want to retaliate. You want to retaliate. So you know, why is you coming here to tell me about what happened when you could have addressed that brother about what he did? You understand? Cause trust me, dude, I had people did a lot of shit to me growing up. You know,
Yeah.
but I don't think that I had rage in me like that. That I want to do something to you after years later. You know, that every time I see you, I just get so bored in the blood that I want to fuck you up. You know, if I'm gonna have a rage towards you like that, it's got to be something that you did recent. When I mean recent, I'm talking like a month before, or probably a couple of weeks before, or probably a couple of months before. It got to be that recent. But something that happened in high school, and I'm almost 40 years old. What the fuck I'm finna fight you over there for? That shit been said and gone. We was young. We was stupid. We just did dumb shit. That's gone. I'm not finna fight you over there and go to jail for something that happened 20 years ago. And the cops looking at me like, dude, are you serious? You risked your freedom to come to jail for fight somebody that happened, some shit that happened 30 years ago? You don't understand, man. You don't understand. No, I don't understand. Try to help me understand.
And see, in this case here, though, when people are like act in their emotions and they don't think logically, like we all talk about in all the sectors practically, they're going to say things and they're going to do things to where like you're not thinking before they do, and they just do to where like it's going to cause consequences. As you always say, every action has a reaction to it. So in this case,
absolutely.
When people like that, they're saying, "Oh, you want to understand," or like they have all this fits of rage just because somebody did something years ago. There's a good possibility that they're going to want to do something, but just the question is, will they do it, or how are they going to do it?
Mm-hmm. Sly said, people that's paranoid do fuck shit to people. Yep, they do. That's why they always jumping when somebody call their name, and they always jumping when a little shit talk about, oh man, I think I know you. You know me? Where you know me from, little nigga? Damn, you etchy, man. You etchy, ain't it, bro? For real, you was really etchy. Yeah, you know. So we got 18 watching. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get them likes up for your boy. Barroso said he wants to buzz in. I don't know if he's still in the chat room or not.
Yeah, he's floating in there.
Yeah, if you in there, Barroso, I guess you can go and call the number one up of Famo. But you know, yeah, see, and you know, and that's what we facing now in reality, which could lead to stuff like this. Because again, like I said, we petty as fuck, dude. You know, I mean, and I wish a lot of us would get out there, stay. You know, because I like this. If you're gonna get revenge, get it when it happened. All right, get it when it happened.
Or even look at it this way, like I've always said, man, it's like, you know, the best way to get revenge is just to be successful to where they have to look up to you, and then you can look back and say, wait a minute, I remember you back before, you the one that took on me, but look at me now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Carol, quick.
The best way to get your revenge is just be successful and keep moving on with your life. You don't even have to let the rest of them at all. Let them look at you.
Hey, right, brother. Hey, Carol, quick. Legend Red Pill said, those that lash out at others without provocation immediately present indicators, red flags of personal deficiencies, best referred to inappropriate professional. Yep. Exactly, brother. Carol Quick said, happy Father's Day to all the dads out here. Much love and respect. Thank you, Carol, but I'm not a daddy, but if you want to call me daddy, I'll accept it. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Hey, hold on, brother Smooth. Broso.
Yo, what's up, dude?
What's going on? You got to pause it. You gonna have to pause it in the background, bro.
What's that?
So you got to pause that in the background. Sound like I heard you listening to the show in the background. It was playing back.
Yeah, I did pause it. Yeah, I did pause
okay, well go ahead, brother. You got something you want to put some insight on this? On what we're talking about? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I've been listening. You know, it is. You know, I just got out of work when your show started, and you know, talking about 12-year-old girl. Unfortunately, the father of that girl is having a bad. His Father's Day beyond reproach shot, and there's no words for that. You lose your own blood on Father's Day, knowing your little one isn't around Father's Day or your children. It's sad. It's heartbreaking, and I have a heartbreaking story of my own. If I could be afforded time to share it.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. My daughter went up to New Hampshire to see a show, and most people know. Yeah, Robert Coleman knows. Sylvia's listening. She knows what's going on with my daughter. There's a lot of issues with the mother and my daughter, but they went up there, and when my daughter had the show, she saw the show. She took a picture of her favorite group, put it on Facebook, which is good. And then now, come fast forward to this past Wednesday, and my daughter had the biggest meltdown. She ended up in the hospital. This time, she was taking programs to help her out, and apparently now, from what I found out, she had a knife in her book bag, and she tried to. She completely snapped, and when I heard this story, I was like, man, I almost was this father. I almost was this guy. She tried to do with the bed sheet. They took the bed sheet from her room and everything.
Oh my God.
Which is why I said earlier, you never know when your number is up. You never know. Whether you're 12 years old, 32 years old, 52 years old, it could be a freak of nature or something driven. And then I mentioned something earlier. The system almost screwed me earlier Saturday from seeing my own child in what I thought looked like a jail place, Bellevue Hospital. Brother Coleman, I think you're familiar with Bellevue Hospital up here in New York City.
I haven't heard of it. Go ahead, brother. Hey, Chasson.
Brother Smooth, I think he was from up here. I think he knows something about Bellevue. He was up here. Yeah. The psychiatric facility, literally, I'm walking through the halls with 2 milkshakes, one for me, one for my daughter, and I feel like I was walking through San Quentin practically for children. That's what it felt like. I thought I was walking through San Quentin. But it was pretty hard. And then when I got to the door, the nurse asked me who I was. I was like, I'm the top father. It's like, let me look through the list. And then it had everybody else on the list but me. And I could hear my daughter in the room talking to the grandmother while I'm outside while they had to verify. My name was left off the list by the social worker.
Damn.
What?
Damn.
My name was left off the list. To go see my own child, who I've been trying to do everything for. I bend over backward, go beyond, a lot of issues going on, and I get left off the list. So I told the nurse, listen, this is my legal day to be with my children. So y'all need to make some phone calls, or I'm going to be in this hospital too. Y'all need to do something. She came back about 10 minutes later and said, yeah, we straightened out, everything's okay. And then hearing my own child say, I need the medication before I do something stupid, because I can't, all this because she went to New Hampshire, and again, her and the mother have words, and it's like, there's something deep going on, and she goes like this. I tried to do this with all the social workers, the ATS. It's like nobody's paying mind to what I'm saying. So that's why I was like, you know what, listening to this show, it made me think, I almost was this father.
You know what? That's why. That's why this show with Jesse Weiner, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a damn good one because by her being a female and speaking out against the fuck shit that you see what a lot of females do. Of course, not all, but it's probably going to bring a lot of controversy. Damn, she said, Chaz, you a mess. It's probably gonna bring a lot of controversy because I think a lot of females feel like that a female should not speak on men, period, when that's farther from the truth. Because if you want a man to respect you and treat you like the so-called queen that you are, whether you black or white, and speak on you or speak highly of you, then what's wrong with you doing the same in return? Preach.
Yeah, exactly. Preach.
What's wrong with him doing the same in return? But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
And just the whole time I was there, they did give us the time. They extended my time, and I appreciate the extended time. And it was just to see you cry and cry. I need the medication. I have a headache. I miss my dog. who the grandmother out of her pocket paid $1,000 for a support dog, and now I had to go to one of those stores that you can download a picture, at Dwayne Reed or Rite Aid, make the picture right there.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go make a picture, print it out so she could have a picture of her dog while she's there locked up by herself. So she could see the dog, she could see her group, like she likes to, go see, and it was just like, it was just heartbreaking, and it's like I said before, and I can give you pity, I know there's a lot of fathers listening right now, and you know what, you could, sometimes, you never know when your number is up, you never know when it's gonna come, and like I said, no matter what age, you could just be wrong place, wrong time. Like and that's the first one, wrong place, wrong time, or just, a lot of things going on, and, it could be a myriad of things, And that's why now it's like, oh my God, listening to this, like I said, I was like, yes, my child's still around, but it could have been a lot worse. And then listening to this, I was like, I didn't want to be this guy,
Bro, so let me ask you a question. When Father's Day come, do the mother allow them to call you and say Happy Father's Day?
I'm sorry, say again?
I said, when Father's Day come, does the mother of your children allow them to call you and tell you Happy Father's Day?
Oh, no. They got their own phones. They can call me. They can call me whenever. They got their own phones. They're not. They got their own minds. They're preteen. They want to call, they call, or send me a text or whatever, any means necessary.
Good deal.
But just the fact that I won't be able to hear it from my own daughter, that she's in the, Bellevue high security, because of the fact she had a knife and she snapped at the security. She threw her. This is a 13-year-old child throwing down a grown man.
Wow. Adrenaline rush must have been serious if he's throwing down like a
real talk,
much bigger person than her.
Real talk.
I know. They're giving her and then because she was complaining today, she's like, now the medication they're giving her starting not to work. So it's like, oh great, because now it's like you can only have so much medication to cure what to try to cure what's ailing you, and now it's like your body's building immunity to it. What's going to happen when you run out of options? You understand what I'm saying?
But see,
you gotta get strong medicine, more like a stronger medicine, like a much stronger dosage.
Right, but then the problem with that is the long-term effects down the line. Future.
Right. See, that's the problem.
That's why I say, this medication, I think it does more harm than it does good, depending on, how it affects different people, I think it does more harm than it does good, especially when you constantly upping them doses. Nah.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's like, hearing her complain to crying to the grandmother, I want to go home, this isn't fair, this isn't fair, this isn't fair. I'm sitting there and all I can say is, I'm hopeless. As a father with, my basic father rights, but no power of attorney, I can't really do anything. But at the same time, I don't want her to come home and we go through World War IV again with the mother. And I kept telling the worker, listen, these visits with the mother has to stop because both kids come back. Not just my daughter, but my son comes back upset too. This has to stop.
Son comes out the same way.
Because we don't want to be like that story I shared with you guys about the father upstate New York who tried to get the cops to remove the child from the home, and then it was too late. The child dead. Now another that child dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can imagine how that father's feeling. He tried everything in his power to get that 2-year-old out of the house where he thought something was wrong, and then they didn't even do nothing about that. They didn't even bother with it. And that's,
now the child is dead.
Exactly. A child is dead, and now somebody has to answer questions. The worst part about it, I try to follow up to that story. Nothing to be found.
The sad thing about
another sweep on the road.
Right. That's another sad thing about this system, that us as men, I'm just gonna say us, me too, because I mean, we are so quick to be called deadbeats or we ain't shit or none of that stuff. But you got people who actually trying. You got men who actually trying their best, and you know they just always getting this shit in on the stick, and you know, and I think that's fucked up. And a lot of these people, they get a kick out of this shit. They get a kick out of it, and a lot of these women use this shit to their advantage, and it works every fucking time. What it seems like.
You know, it's true, and you know, it goes back to what we always say. It's like, you know, it's like what needs to be done before the men's words, the father's words, need to be taken more seriously. How many more kids have to die under the mother's custody before, you know, our words are, oh, well, you know, not for nothing, I think we need to start listening to these fathers a little bit more. Now, come on, give me a break.
Exactly.
You know,
man.
You know,
I was going to say that, and like nothing else gets done.
Right.
You know, and then, you know, I left there and I was just like, my heart sunk to my stomach. I'm like, I can't believe what I just endured for an hour and 20 minutes, you know? But they only give you 1 hour where she's at. They only give you 1 hour twice a day. 1 hour twice a day.
And you know what? And that's sad you only get 1 hour, but that's your biological child 365 days a year, but you get 1 fucking hour whenever you go up there. That's a bitch. That's a bitch.
Yeah.
But that's your biological child 365 days a year. And you only get 1 damn hour. Boy, I tell you the truth. But Rosso, thanks for sharing that. Thanks for sharing that, man. I give you the last word, man. We're going to go ahead and shut this down because we won't plan on being on too long. But, you know, sometimes we get on the subject, man. We just hit on it and we be on here long. We be on here longer than we expected.
Exactly. You know, it's like I tend to chime in at the right time and make the thing go longer than what it's planned. But it's okay. It's good stuff. You know, it's good that everybody listens to.
Exactly.
Everybody listens, you know. Okay, my final word is a couple of words here. You know, first off, you know, importantly, you know, I feel nothing but sympathy for the father lost his child, you know, in Chicago. I mean, I didn't get to hear the whole story, but my only concern is, like I said, it's wrong place, wrong time, where, you know, the 12-year-old suffers and dies, you know, and then, like I said, if you any fathers out there, please be a part of your, do your best to, you know, let your child be a child, but at the same time be very involved, because as we learned from this show and this story, their time can come under the most unfortunate ways.
Good words. Good words.
And talking back to what we were saying earlier about Chicago itself, you know, Chicago reminds me of what New York used to be in the 70s and 80s.
Right.
I don't know, man, but I know these past week and past days, man, Chicago been on I don't know, they've been on a rampage. I don't know what the fuck going on down there, but I'm glad I ain't down there.
I think somewhere, I think somewhere the police blotter, the guy who writes the police blotter in Chicago, he must have carpal tunnel syndrome by now. Seriously.
Jump Pile asked a good question. He says there any stats out there that compares child fatality between men and women who are supposed to be taking care of them? Ooh, that's
you know what?
That's a good
this
question.
Is why I love Jump Pile. I'm sorry. This is why I love Jump Pile. He's great. This is a great question.
Yeah, that's why I told him when he called in, man, he need to come on back, man. But that message just tripped me out when I saw that message, though. It just tripped me out, man. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know. But then what? You know what? Fucking, I'll talk to Jump Pile about it. But yeah, man. You know, tragic story here, y'all. 12-year-old baby lost her life. Mind her own business. She wasn't acting ratchet. She wasn't doing none of that stuff. She was minding her own business. Down there visiting for the summer. She was out of school, probably trying to have a good time. But some asshole to cut that short. They to cut that short.
Yeah.
And it's sad. Other than that, Brother Smooth, man, you want to give us some parting words before we get out of here, brother?
Yeah. Yeah, I got to make it quick because I know my eyes are starting to get heavier.
Yeah, mine too. I'm already yawning my ass off.
Tell his story because, you know, you really think about it, though. It's like all these stories are starting to really, really pile up on far as like with kids losing their lives, and like you always see the mothers on TV, but you don't see the fathers on TV that much. and that knowing that fathers are like doing whatever that they can to make sure that this doesn't happen, but it still happens. So like Russell has said, for all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day to you.
Absolutely.
God bless y'all, because it's not an easy job to be a father these days. Just not. For those who are doing the job. I'm not talking about the ones that's not, but I'm talking about the ones that are.
Right.
So we salute you.
Right.
So in this case here, please, please, I implore you all, be close to your children, talk to them. Like Russell said, be involved. Because the day that you don't get involved, this is what can happen. And I'm done.
Yep. Absolutely well said. And before I get out here, Ron said,
drop the mic.
Ron said, Chris Thorne show, my last word. How can these savages live known they murdered someone, a 12-year-old, but 80% of murders don't get solved? You know what, Ron, I'll say this, I'm gonna get on out of here. You know, when you used to doing fuck shit, I really do believe you separate yourself from reality. You know how to separate yourself from the reality of things. You know, you can snap in. Right, you'll come immune to it. So you know how to snap in and out. You know how to snap in and out. You'll snap out of reality to do the fuck shit, but then you snap back into reality and realize that you did the fuck shit, but it doesn't bother you because you done the shit so long. But once you trying to turn a new leaf, that's when your paranormal set in. Chris, and I'm jumping, huh? Chris, huh? And I'm jumping, you know. That's that paranoia shit, because now to snap back in reality, and the paranoia shit that kick in. So I'd have done so much fuck shit that the slightest sound, the slightest voice, anybody who calls my name, I'm jumping this shit, you know, scared as hell. Even if the phone go off, you know what I'm saying? I've done so much wrong shit that I'm just that fucking paranoid. So at the end of the day, people know how to snap themselves in and out of it, you know.
Yeah.
Another reason why a lot of people stay in jail. You know, they got their reality set in their mind. Their reality now set in their mind. Jail is all they know, which that's furthest from the fucking truth. Jail is not all that you know, all right? But in their reality, you know, fuck it. They feel like their society don't give a shit about them. So we're going to keep on living this fantasy world where I'm keep doing fuck shit. But when I get back to the jailhouse where I wanted to be at, that's where my reality would kick in. I feel like that's my home, because we feel like those the real G's up in there. Them folks right there, they my family. But here's the thing that they don't realize. Once those real G's in jail, once they get out of jail, do you think they don't give a shit about you? Nope, because they got their freedom. They gone. They're not going to write you. They're not going to send no money on your books. They're not going to do anything because they gone. So yeah, they your G's and your family for the time being. But once them motherfuckers get out, they give you the fuck you fingers. You know, so hey, you know, that's just the reality of it, bro. But like I said, I'm glad I ain't in that light. I don't want to be in that light. You know, for the guys who sit up there, love that limelight, you can have it. You can have it. And on that note, thank y'all so much. Again, happy Father's Day. Enjoy y'all day. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Be safe, fellas.
And be safe. We love y'all. Be safe. Be safe, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all. Man. Brother Swoop, you alright, man?
Yeah, man. We just fading in and out, man.